Welcome back to another video by Poxovotech. Today we're going to have a look at this Apevia ITX power supply series. This is this power supply is not one that you can fit in a standard case. This is a power supply that you put in a server case, meaning a 1U server case. This is actually going to be going in a 1U server case. And the reason for that is that I'm building a desktop server, meaning it's a desktop, but it's going to be fitting in a server case, which is a 1U, because I want to put it in a rack. It's just going to sit there and do nothing. Well, not do nothing. It's just going to sit there and collect security footages from various security cameras. That's all it's going to do. So I chose this one because it is a 1U. It fits in a 1U Mini-ITX server. So that's the reason for this right here. So look, we go ahead and look in the box and see what's in it. Now, let's see. So this is what the packaging look like. Have the power supply itself. So yeah, you have the power supply itself, and this is a few screws that comes with it to screw it up to the case. There's nothing else actually in the back. It's not a fancy packaging. Kind of a little bit surprised though, the way they package it, but I'm not sure if yeah. I'm not 100% sure if this was these are brand new items that I purchased, but I'm not sure if this, how would I package it, or this a return. Now, if this a return or somebody else returns it. So, not 100. I can't say. Look, I'm not gonna say this is all the packages. This is how it was packaged or not, because now that I look at it, it may be a return, but I don't purchase reconditioned or refurbished computer parts, for the simple fact that I don't want another person problem. So I purchase everything new, so I don't have to deal with manufacturer warranty when I don't have to. So that's why when we buy stuff, we buy everything brand new, no reconditioned, no refurbished, because again, we don't want to be dealing with other people's problems. So if they have a problem with it, we're probably gonna have the same problem too. But anyway, this is a 300-watt power supply. Why is it 300 watt? Because again, it's not going to be doing much of anything other than power the board and the processor, and maybe 1 or 2 hard drive, maybe a SSD and a mechanical 10 terabyte hard drive. That's just about it. It won't be no more than 2 hard drive in the case. Theoretically, the case I'm thinking about using, it only fit 2 hard drives in it. So I stopped and paused for a second because I was trying to see. You got 1, 2. So this is the fan in the back right here. So it comes with a small 1-inch fan to it, or 1 inch to 1.5 inch fan, and it looks like it's 1.5 inches, but we got screws right here that's missing off the fan, and screws right here, and screws right here. So what I don't know, or what it looks like, is that the screws that you will use to screw into the case, one will go right here, and one will go at the top and one at the bottom, which will make the connection to the fan right here, screw the fan up. So yeah, that is it. It's 300 watt, and All right, let's give it a try. We're gonna give it a shot. I'm not gonna knock it until I try it, right? As you can see, the cables doesn't come with, the cables are not a hole. The cables doesn't come with any hosing on it, which looks like it's a cheap build, but I ain't paid too much for it. I just want to try it. But anyway, I'm not gonna knock it until I try it. It may do a good job. So not because it's looked like this, it may not be doing a good job. It's possible that it will be doing a good job. One thing I can see already is that the purple cable right here is a little short. So this leave a bulge in the middle right here. So this leave a bulge in the middle right here because the purple cable right here is short. So it leaves a bulge in the middle because you can't stretch it out. If you pull on it too much, it's gonna break. So what I need it for, it have what I need it for. It have what I need it for. It comes with the 24 pin. It comes with the 8 pin for the CPU. So you either be 4. You could either do 4 or 8. 4 you split it apart. 8 you put it back together to become an 8 pin for the CPU, depending on what your board asks for, either a 4 pin or an 8 pin. Come with SATA connection. It comes with a, these used to cut the old hard drive to, or the old zip drive to. But anyway, okay. All right, this will work for what I need it for. It's not great. Again, if it doesn't work, what I'll do, I'll change it out and use another one. So it doesn't smell like it's been running before. It doesn't smell like it's been burnt before. Do have a switch in the back right here that shows you could use 120 volts. All right, so it do have a switch in the back right here that shows you can use for 115 volts or 225 volt. The only problem is that the wording on the switch is being the wording on the switch is rubbed out, which I'm second guessing this right now. Problem is that do I want to put this power supply in my investment that I'm making? That is a question that I need to answer. So I don't know. I was expecting a little bit more presentation from this thing, but again, it wasn't expensive. It was a low budget. It was low budget. So I try to work with it, since I could have picked a different brand or a different power supply. But let's give it a shot. If it doesn't work, then I'll let you know. If it can do the job, I'll let you know. So again, this is the Apevia ITX power supply for the 1U servers, for the 1U server case. So this should do the trick. Will I regret using it? I don't know, but I'll let you know. 300 watt. The cables are not great presentation. As you can see, the purple cable is already short. So I hope these guys plan on doing a better job if they're going to need customers to use their product. I mean, charge an extra $5 for to have their presentation to it. Put these in hosing. Put these in hosing. If they had them in hosing, it probably would be a little bit more So